Yeah, you see them white boys right there with the swastikas and they ice grilling? Yeah, they want to. They want to get their lick back. That's going to be the whole place. So when they go in the cell, Carmelo going to be sitting on the bed. They going to walk in there like, yeah, homie, you know what time it is. You know what's up. You know what's up. They pull out their knives. Carmelo like, man, come on, man. I didn't do nothing. I don't know y'all, man. What's up? They like, man, we ain't trying to hear that, man. What you got? What you got? And then they get close up on him with the knife. You got a guy that'll do that whole scenario, right? And Carmelo Anthony be looking at him like he's Jesus, right? And by the way, y'all, Jesus is King and Jesus is Lord. Welcome to another episode of Dante's Prison Stories. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, or I'ma push that blade.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear in the last video that I did about Carmelo Anthony and what's going to happen to him in prison. Now, y'all say, well, Dante, ain't the Bloods, the Crips, the Muslims, the black people going to protect him? Did y'all forget what happened to Tory Lanez? The guy that shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot? Did y'all forget so easily how he got poked up? So, peep the scene. You got Tory Lanez out here paying all types of cats in prison. Everybody eating good off of Tory Lanez. But the problem is that it's only the blacks eating good off of him, which rightfully so, because this is his people. But his own people failed him, and he got poked up by the Mexicans. So when you look at that, a guy like Tory Lanez getting poked up, what do you think is going to happen to Carmelo Anthony? True enough, because this is how prison goes. He's going to be in isolation for a couple months, maybe even a year, because of all this publicity. But when this stuff die down, I'm finna give y'all the step-by-step walkthrough of what's going to happen. And it's going to shock y'all of who going to do it to him. Now, in the last video, I told y'all that his mom and pops, according to y'all, blew that $600,000. They blew it. But then there's guys in there, like myself being an ex-convict, will be like, no, they still getting some donations. They still getting some of that money. And I need me. I gotta have mine. Right? Because make no mistake, y'all, in prison, you only go two ways. Either you're going to be a predator or you're going to be prey. Matter of fact, in the comment section, let me know what y'all think Carmelo Anthony going to be. Do y'all think he going to be a predator or do y'all think he going to be prey? Now let's get into what's going to happen to Carmelo Anthony. You get two scenarios. Stay with me. But before we go on, did y'all hit the like button? Just let me know, have y'all hit the like button? Because it don't cost you absolutely nothing to hit the like button. But let's get to it. So, Carmelo Anthony, he'd get out the hole, right? Maybe after a year. Because they had to isolate him because of this publicity, right? So he get out the hole and they put him on a block. So he'd go into his cell and he's sitting in there, whatever the time of day is. And then somebody like me, a predator, will go in his cell, right? Walk in the cell. Now, the first thing he should do is stand up like, hey, hold on, man. Watch out, man. Don't just be walking in my cell. Because walking into somebody's cell without permission is a sign of total disrespect. This is your house. This is your home. And then would you allow a stranger out here in the free world to just open your door and walk in? No, you wouldn't. See, I'm giving a lot of people, they're like, oh, Dante, you always talking about bad scenarios. This is prison. I'm giving y'all the brutal, honest unfiltered truth about prison. And this is what's going to happen to Carmelo Anthony, right? So I will walk in his cell just to test him, to see if he going to check me. And if he don't, it's off to the races. So I'm going to pull up on him, walk in his cell. I'm like, hey, you Carmelo, right? I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm like, well, look, man, my name Donta, and I put my hand out and, shake his hand firmly and hard, right? With a little pressure on it. And he's like, okay, what's up? I'm like, well, listen, I offer protection up in here, right? I'll make sure don't nobody do nothing or say anything to you. And he'd be like, okay, cool. But I'm like, well, hold, wait a minute now. Hold up. It ain't that easy. I'm going to need for you to, like I said in the last video, I'm going to need for you to call your people. Call your mama and call papa. Hell, call your granny, your auntie, somebody. Because I know that they got that donation money. And I'm going to need me to protect you. Because it ain't going to be cheap. See the white boys down there? Carmelo Anthony going to look out the cell. Yeah, you see them white boys right there with the swastikas and they ice grilling? Yeah, they want you. They want to get their lick back. But they know damn well if they even think about even having a thought in their brain to do something to you, then I'm going to shut this whole motherfucker down, right? Now, I need for you to get on that phone, call your people. Call your people and tell them to send that bread to this Cash App, right? Now, 9 times out of 10, he gonna get on that phone. Hey, ma. Hey, son, how you doing? Hey, ma. I'm doing good. Hey, I really can't talk that long on the phone. Look, ma, there's a guy in here by the name of Donta, and he basically gonna have my back, but I need for y'all to pay him. Well, how much do we need, son? Hey, Donta, how much it gonna cost? Let me see the phone. Let me see the phone. Hello? Hey, yeah, my name Donta. Yeah, I run this prison. Check this out. I know your son. I know what's going on. How much do you think that he's worth? How much do you think his life is worth? Okay. All right. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. 1,000 a week. Bet it up. This my Cash App, all right? Oh, by the way, y'all, if y'all want to send me a donation because y'all feeling my videos, my Cash App will be pinned at the top of the comment section too. So she'll start sending that money, right? Every week like clockwork. And then I go out to the block and be like, hey, y'all, listen up. Carmelo, he with me. Bet not nobody look at him, talk to him, don't say nothing to him, or y'all know what time it is, right? Now I know. Some of y'all gonna be like, man, you ain't gonna be pushing that line like that. For those that saying that, and if we was locked up together, I'm talking to you. Whoever you are that's saying that, I would have did it to you. And if you didn't have the money to pay me, then well, you was gonna get beat and I would have took all your commissary. I'm just talking to whoever you are because I know it's gonna be some haters in the comment section. But nevertheless, this ain't what this video is about. Let's keep it moving. So that's the first scenario. I just pull up on them, tell them like, hey, I'll protect you, call your people, put the money on my Cash App, we good, right? The second scenario will be this. Now, I really want y'all to pay attention because this is what I used to do in prison, right? Y'all getting the first-hand account what happens in prison. I would get some of my homeboys, right? And I tell them, look, Carmelo Anthony just went in the cell. You go in there, y'all two go in there and pull out your knives on them. And tell them, yeah, you know what time it is. Give it up, right? And then I'm going to run in the cell and pull out my knife and bag them down. right? So that's gonna be the whole place. So when they go in the cell, Carmelo gonna be sitting on the bed. They gonna walk in there like, yeah, homie, you know what time it is. You know what's up. You know what's up. They pull out their knives. Carmelo like, man, come on, man. I didn't do nothing. I don't know y'all, man. What's up? They like, man, we ain't trying to hear that, man. What you got? What you got? And then they get close up on them with the knife. And then I just come in like a superhero. Like, man, y'all, watch out, man, bag up. And they're like, oh, my bad. Then they run up out of there and I chase them out of there with the knife. And then I come back. Now, he looking at me like I'm God. I just saved his life. So now he feel like he owe me his life. So he's going to be more inclined to do every and anything that I tell him to do. And he better thank God that it will be somebody like me, right? Because I'm all about the money. I'm all about getting that paper, that cream in prison, okay? Now, I would tell him if it was me, like, listen, man, you already see that I hold weight up in here. So, get on the phone. Here's the phone. Here go a phone. Call your people and let them know, like, hey, you know, Donta in here protecting me. The same thing, you know, how much it's going to cost, blah, 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 blah. And we do that, right? I got you. That's the second scenario. Now it's about to get dark. Now this whole thing finna take a turn to the Twilight Zone. Or what I like to call the Terror Dome. Y'all put hashtag the Terror Dome in the comment section. Because we about to enter the Terror Dome. So now, you got a guy that'll do that whole scenario, right? And Carmelo Anthony be looking at him like he's Jesus, right? And by the way, y'all, Jesus is King and Jesus is Lord. I just want to profess that in front of all of y'all. So on Judgment Day, you know, Jesus won't deny me in front of the Father. I just have to put that out there, y'all, right? So anyway, you might get a guy that might do that whole scenario, have his friends run up in there, act like they gonna do something to you, then he come in there and he put down on them and they run out of there and then he tell you like, hey man, listen, this gonna cost you. You know, I can't keep protecting you for free. And then they start working out together. He on the yard with him. He shadow boxing with him. He feeding him. He doing the most behind him. What he's doing is grooming him. What he's doing is basically setting the foundations to turn him into his prison wife. And this is just the honest, brutal truth. See, in about 3-4 months, y'all ain't gonna care about Carmelo Anthony. Y'all ain't gonna give a damn about what's going on with him. Because it's gonna be a brand new story that's gonna come out and y'all gonna be following that. But Carmelo Anthony's life still goes on in the penitentiary. And this is the penitentiary that's gonna go on. So now this dude is helping him work out, getting his chest right, getting his arms right. Little do y'all know, he just doing this because he like his man in shape and slender. So he's working them out, you know, feeding them good, making, and everybody on the yard in the prison know exactly how this dude get down. So they ain't really saying nothing to him. And they're like, oh, he with him now or whatever, right? They eating together. Now he done moved Carmelo Anthony in the cell with him, right? And he looking at him like a father figure. Like, man, this dude is all right. This dude is all right. He makes sure don't nobody trying to come at me. He saved my life when I first got here. He been feeding me. Man, this dude is all right. And then it happens. One day, Carmelo goes to the shower. And normally, when Carmelo go to the shower, homeboy stands outside of the shower, making sure nobody come in, nobody goes out. Carmelo in there washing up, man, y'all watch out, right? But this time, he decides to go in the shower with him. And he tells him things like, man, let me paint the vivid picture for y'all. For you cats that think that y'all gonna keep committing crimes out there. Right? and getting away with it. But nah, this is how it's gonna go down. So he gonna come in there next to Carmelo. Carmelo been showering with his boxers on all this time because he like, man, he ain't no convict, right? But dude coming there butt naked, and he's standing right next to Carmelo Anthony, and he's washing up, and he's having a conversation with him, and Carmelo feeling real uncomfortable, like, God damn, man, bag up, man. Why are you in here, man? And you talking to me while you naked? Like, come on, bro, what are you doing? And dude just washing up like, hey, man, you know, I've been looking out for you since you done got here. Let me make it more real. I've been looking out for you since you got up in here. You know, I've been feeding you, making sure nobody do nothing to you. I've been giving you everything that you want, man. But listen, I need a favor from you. Carmelo like, what you mean, OG? What favor? I got you. He like, nah, man, I don't really want to put it out there, but man, I really kind of need for you to look out for me. And Carmelo like, what is it, OG? Like, what's up, man? Why? What is it? And he like, man, look, hey, man, I've been in this thing for about 15 years now, man. And first I want to say this. I'm not gay. Okay, let's just get that clear. I'm not gay, but you know, I ain't been with a woman in like damn near 20 years, man. About 20 years I ain't been with a woman. And like I said, I'm not gay or nothing like that, but I do got needs. Yeah. So you think you can help me out with that? And Carmelo gonna be like, what? He gonna be like, yeah, could you look out for me? You know what I'm saying? Now, due to YouTube laws and regulations, I'm not about to go into detail of what's finna happen, okay? If y'all want to see them type of videos, go to my Patreon. My Patreon is pinned at the top of the comment section if y'all want them real raw stories, right? So, Carmelo like, man, no, hell no, man, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not gay. That is gay. And the dude like, what? Now he about to flip the script. Now, he been super nice to Carmelo for the last 6 months, right? Never raised his voice. Well, Carmelo did see him raise his voice and get violent sometimes with other inmates. But he never did this to him. So now Carmelo looking like, man, what? So dude like, hey, I've been feeding you. I've been taking care of you, been keeping you safe in this motherfucker, and you gonna tell me no? What you mean no? Carmelo start bagging up like, man, no, OG, man, I ain't like that. He gonna like, what you mean you ain't like that? So you mean to tell me you gonna eat my food? Eat my food, drink my sodas, my pop, eat my summer sausages, my ramen noodles, and I can't get nothing? I can't get a piece? I can't get a taste? Man, turn around, right? And either Carmelo Anthony gonna try to run and get out of there, or he gonna try to fight. Or well, unfortunately, well, hey, it is what it is, right? It's prison. I hope that scenario don't happen to Carmelo Anthony or any other inmate that might find themselves in prison. Because one thing I know for sure, either you're gonna be a predator, and all predators ain't no sexual deviants, okay? But either you're gonna be a predator or you're gonna be prey. And oh my God, if you end up being prey, if you're not willing to take a piece of steel, right? And take that piece of steel and bury that tip inside of another man's body, then you might as well go ahead and pack it up and go to the hole. Or better yet, just stop committing crimes. Give people passes. Now I'm talking to y'all. If you living in the streets or you somebody quick to anger, understand this. It's so easy to get in trouble and go to prison. It's so easy. One split second can get you knocked off and sent on up the way. If you don't want to deal with these type of situations and scenarios and dudes like that, stop committing crimes. Give people a pass. If somebody look at you wrong, maybe they dog died or they going through something. They might not looking at you because they want to harm you. Give them a pass. Okay? If somebody is always in drama and you got a family member out there that's always calling because they always into something, stop running to their rescue. Because while you in prison, on the phone, because Donta's standing in front of you, telling you, hey, if you want to live on this block, you going to have to call your people and put money on this Cash App. If you don't want to have to deal with that, or you don't want to deal with a Freaky Freddy or Big Thomas putting up on you in the prison shower, or to knock you out, pull down your trousers and run up in you, start giving people passes. Start reading your Bible. Start getting in tune with your spirituality. Start fasting. Stop eating so much. Stop watching porn. Right? Stop playing violent video games. Stop listening to all that rap. All this gangster music. Murder, kill, kill. Stop listening to all that BS. Go listen to some Ron Isley. Have y'all, peep to see, have you ever, do you see anybody listening to Ron Isley while they doing the drive-by? All that I'm living is for the love of you, right? Oh, yes, I am, right? About to do a drive-by. Come on. We got to change the frequency. And what I mean by that, y'all got to understand that the scriptures tells us that our battle is not with flesh and blood. It's with the principalities of the air that's in high places. And what that exactly means is that there are demons, fallen angels, right? That is influencing countries, cities, towns, individual people. It's a war, a real spiritual, physical war that's going on. This Carmelo Anthony situation is just one of many. One of many. Did black dudes stop killing white boys after this? No. Have white boys stopped killing black dudes after this? No. Is people still unaliving their kids? Is mothers still unaliving their kids? Is dads still unaliving their kids? Is people still treating people like total garbage? I don't know if y'all know it or not. People been looking for Jesus to come back for 2,000, what years? 2026, 2026 years. And he still ain't showed up yet. But I know this though. We might be way closer than they was 2026 years ago than right now. You see, the scriptures tells us that the earth is going to be like a woman going through birthing pains, contractions, right? Y'all think it's going to get better? It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. And then the end will come. So sit back. Put on your seat back. Put on your seatbelt and strap in. Because from here on out, I'm going to give y'all the real and the raw. I know a lot of y'all don't like me. That's cool. Hell, sometimes I don't even like myself. But I'll tell you this, though. Jesus is Lord and King. And one day, we all going to stand before him in the Father. And you, yes, you, better give an account. Oh, your body going to testify against you anyway. So you can keep your mouth closed. No good deeds, no good acts going to get you in the kingdom. Believing and understanding that Jesus was sent here by the Father to die for our sins. In the beginning, it says that there was God, and with God, it was the Word, and then the Word was sent here and became flesh. Remember that. And with that, y'all, I'll see y'all on the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure y'all signed up for my Patreon for my exclusive videos. Also, I got a show coming out in the fall, but I need my audience and my supporters to help me out with some of the items that's in my Amazon wish list. That will be pinned at the top of the comment section too. And if y'all enjoying my prison stories and you want to burn 8 hours, 10 hours, I'm going to have my prison compilation stories pinned at the top of the comment section too. Okay? For those that work long shifts and long hours, I got you. So make sure y'all check out. All these will be pinned at the top of the comment section and in the description. And if you're feeling generous, the Cash App will be pinned up there too. With that, y'all, this is your big partner Donta, over and out.